This is our third attempt of this day. Or correction, it is our technically like our fourth, maybe fifth, but it is our third attempt at the midnight event. We're one away. It happens to be green. The last one we had was the sigils, the Aleph god knots and things. Before we go into the next section, I do want to take care of a few employees, or clerks rather. It would be better if they weren't involved in this process. I don't think I have enough employees for Big Bird to really be an issue. Honestly, with the new information, I think this is going to go off fine. Done a lot of pre-gaming for this moment. I have some confidence here. I think by the time the laser reaches this side, if we're still, like, if it reaches that side, we've lost. No employees there, no employees here, an employee here somewhere. Just give them time to find out where they are. Not that it matters too much. Alrighty. Now there's that employee. Might have been a good idea to keep them since they were on this side, but alright, how do I think? How do I feel? How do I feel? I think we're good to go. Wait, we have an employee here. Still another one somewhere. There they are. Alright, there we go. Now, ideally, we would want to find our employee that's going to do the least benefit for us. So somebody in training team would be relatively new. So it would probably be good to have you do this, but your weapon's actually a little bit further range. So maybe we'll have Melindus do it. Let Melindus start us off. Oh, we should also check our health. Some of the healing stations have been inoperable for a moment, so we should make sure all of our employees have full health. Which they should, because they were sitting in this area, I suppose. Anthony died. Why did Anthony die? Victor died. Alright, everybody back up real quick. Because your dumbasses are dying somehow. This wasn't a problem last time. You're dying. Shit. What damage is that doing? Fuck. Just because we have too many employees? So maybe it was the close range angle that was a problem. Let's go take a look. So the ones who have died... Well, hold on. Is everybody chilling? Mao would like some SP, potentially. Alright, you had a close range weapon. You had a close range weapon. You had a close range weapon. Cell would like some HP. I'll try to give him some bullets of health and SP. So it was everybody with a very short weapon that did perish. It's weird that some of them don't have good HP actually right now. Because arguably... they should be fine where they are, in theory. I don't know, I guess the hammer and the sword from the Aeliths are technically longer range than I thought. We'll have to see whether or not we have the DPS, because this is just a DPS check for us. Let's fucking go. We lose 4. Unfortunate, but worth. Hell fucking yeah, baby! Let's go! Been waiting for this moment. Let us meet again as stars. Nice. Oh, humanity prospered with its advances in civilization and technology. Was unaware of its beginnings. We've seen this one. Jabura. That was massive, honestly. Downside, we're missing 2 disciplinary members, technically 1. We're missing a training team member and 2 safety team members, which is ironic that it was the safety team members that we lost. Let us make sure, okay, we do have push the button, so we have to make sure we don't click on that. Check equipment. I believe we lost bear equipment. I lost 2 of these. Oh, we need to do more bear with work. What's the bear's problem? We can only work with 1 person out of like a day for them. So arguably we can only work with them 5 times from each section. We lost the hatchet, which we just bought, I think. And we lost the bears, which we just bought. You have a 42 to 5 now. So Evo, honestly, it would be better if you worked on this grouping, which Ghana no longer needs to do. You 2 can still work on that. Move you out, put you back in. Mm. Anybody else would like to move over here? We're gonna be working with an A-lift, so arguably whoever's gonna be working with that needs to be up on their stuff. You're the only one without negative parameters, but the one with the best work success rate and speed is Salem. It's the cold-blooded hero. Oh. Haru is probably the best for this area, actually. And since Kiana's just been moved, we could put her... No, we should keep her where she is. It's a good area. I have a lot of high-level walls and stuff. You all need to do work, unfortunately. True only needs to increase their justice, so we might move troop down. Somebody's got to work with the bird. Makes sense if we do it this way. Let's start with the Braya team. Alright, everybody have equipment here? They should, because they're technically being moved from different departments, arguably. It might be cool to give Kiana some of the stuff here. Maybe the adoration set. Technically not as durable as the smile set though. But this is also a weapon that we generally don't like. As for others, Lamp's new cool thing is cool as fuck. I don't like giving employees shit that matters to me, but... Oh, you can't wear this because your fortitude's too low? Lamau. Oh, you can't wear that either because your fortitude's too low. Damn, looks like you have to put on a different piece of armor then. Loser. He's crying internally. I can see it. Everybody here has something. Vincent can use something. Fortunately, nobody gets that weapon. That weapon's garbage. Alright. Begin the day. So off-rip, we do have a new thing. 1 million hands. Haru is going to do that, so we're gonna put Haru up here. And we'll have you do this. And then I think we'll start with a little bit of instinct work, just because these things tend to be a little bit more aggressive. Often some of our employees will be eager to throw themselves into 00393, that's not cool. R was born in the abyss of despair and floats towards new beginnings. Why are you already done with the bird? 7 seconds? I guess we'll just go back to him. Take a little bit longer on the bird, won't you, Vincent? Vincent's giving the face like, no, I won't. It's a lot of legs. This one in particular really stands out. A neutral result. Oh. Interesting. Instinct was a low work order. Which means we could probably get away with doing the common work order. Wait, one more rotation of healing? We did. Alright, cool. Often our employees will be eager to throw themselves into so-and-so. Born into the abyss and despair, with swords to beginnings. Alrighty, so insight and repression work is the highest in that regard. See if this counter goes down or not. Or, well, we can't check the counter, but see if they come out or not. No, alright. Common work seems to be doing well with them, which I don't hate, but I am nervous about in general. We do the bird twice to set off the counter. Oh, we should probably do some work with the bear in the next rotation. I would like to grab more of its equipment. Alrighty, this is an easy solve. Anybody can do that. And time to go do some insight work. And since we are switched up, we'll have Brooke do one work. So Brooke has already done their work. Never forget, Brooke's done. Blue Star has been officially named. Neutrality work again. I'm okay with that. Agents with 3 or less will die. Prudence 4 or less will die. Or no, lower the counter. When more than 6 seconds of work time had taken place, the counter will be lowered by 1. An agent who was working will throw themselves in. So we have to make sure not to have too long of a work time speed. Employees with temperance 2 or prudence 3 were sucked in as soon as they encountered the escaping avenue. So that's when it's escaping. While outside of its containment, all sound will be reduced to silence with a low-pitched tone emerging. The pitch will usually accompany a visual disruptance. That's fine. Alright, so far everything seems fine. I think we sent the perfect employee in. I think we sent the perfect employee in to handle that. Soel has finished their work. Because we have a work time of 51 over here. Working with the bird to keep the bird happy. Working with this because that's what our objective is. Working with that to get the equipment. Lumjalio? Something like that. And then last but not least, while outside of containment, all panic employees will be sucked into the center. So realistically, the only bad things are, when working with a high-level person, is just have faster than 60 seconds of work speed. Everything else is fine as long as it doesn't get out. Good enough. Now we're at the point where we wouldn't mind removing our limitations a little bit. So that way we can work with it again in a moment. And Stelio, Stelio, canto, Stelio. Once everybody finishes their work order here, I actually need to move them because I haven't done that yet. So this group is supposed to be here. This group is supposed to be up here because they work up there. This group is going to be down here, so that we can take care of that. This group is going to be down here usually. We usually have Salem walking up here alone, so that way they can get their piece of equipment. We have this group working over here. This group is working on their attachment usually. This group is just sitting in between just in case. This group should be hovering the bottom of that. And then once, there we go, these three can hover the bottom of this. You're not gonna go to 4 because of this thing gets finished, are you? Part 3, technically. Alright, this group can go fight this. This group can come fight this. This is the early one, so that is a TEF. You guys are fighting that. We'll have this group go hunt this one down. You guys are fighting that. You guys will end up fighting that when you walk in. I'll have Salem go hunt that one down. And that should work out fine, but let's fast forward a little bit. Watch the time go. Alright, everybody finished their objective. Nice. Let's go do some more insight work. This is the part where we probably should have people doing their repression work, so that way they can get some of their stats. We only have one more person to work on this, which I believe is Shoy. And I know for sure I haven't seen anybody with cool looking armor like that go over there, so we're chilling on that end. Afterwards, we'll probably leave the bear alone for the rest of the day, just because I'm scared of it. Don't want to make any mistakes. We are considered half full or half empty. Is that the foot near the heart? It's so interesting. They have an eyepiece with a 10 movement. That's pretty cool. I'll have to see if we have any eyes. Their armor is relatively cheap. I like that. Fast and long is insane for any of your weapon. I hope it doesn't hit allies. Resistance to everything. Honestly, I like that. We don't have an eyepiece. And in fact, I don't think you have an eyepiece either, do you, Salem? No. So in theory, we could get another additional 10 movement speed on somebody. I don't have an eyepiece either, right? Nope. Helmet, mouth, and neckwear. Of course, the issue would be how much time we end up taking on that. Let's pause the game real quick. Oh, it's on pause and then re-pause. So right now, we've been doing this. Our work time is 50. What about the worker team? 53 and 54. So it's not terrible. In the meantime, I think Haru should just do it because they were succeeding. Yeah. Don't fix what ain't broken. And Oh, and is it even if you do bad, or is it just? Let's see. So just 60 seconds. Yeah, you can do bad work on this, arguably. It doesn't matter what work you do. You just have to. Yeah. I think we're chilling. I'll focus on the bird and then these two. You, so we can have repression work done. Oh, we need to be careful. Okay, we'll have to redo that. Watcher grab this. Salem can do this. And then you would be the third one. We'll work on that soon. I was saying we have to be careful because of the reset. Because now we're not going to have the max amount for that. But I realize it doesn't matter too much. And the heart is fine as well, arguably. Now we won't have a green one, but it's fine. The blue noon event is sweepers, I believe. And if we want to try to avoid it, we should probably do a little bit of this. To try to get more crates out of our day, so that we do less bird work. It's not as easy to avoid as I hoped it would be. So we do have to deal with the sweepers then. I mean, we're kind of in place everywhere to fight a little bit of a sweeper situation. Just kind of unfortunate. Didn't really want to deal with sweepers. Let's go ahead and start the fight. Alright, we'll have this group come and fight this. We'll make sure that we take care of the other one at least. Then we'll have Salem come down here and help against this. Are they all downstairs? That's criminal. We will come and help on this side as fast as we can. And then you lot can begin moving towards this. The ones we need to watch for safety reasons would be you four or you, because there are none at the top. They're gonna surround that one, so we'll give him a shield. Somebody work with big board after this, I think, if we get the counter lowered by one. Oh, it's a spider. That one's done. Don't head back already. Go do something. That one's gonna be done soon. Make sure you're fine. Big Bird still chilling. There are none at the top. Just triple checking. Alrighty, that one's done. Make sure that each one is hunted down exclusively. We'll start working with this. We'll have somebody do Big Bird work. We'll do some more insight. And I think we're chilling. Bum, 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 bum. Somebody's panicking for some reason. Not my favorite pastime. Technically, this is a really good day to just get that equipment piece. So maybe I should just keep working on it today. We'll wait for everybody to finish the work and then we'll do the bird again. But let's make sure he's not close to escaping. No, he's chilling. We'll work on him after this, so that way the counters, when they go off, we know what to look out for. Alright. I have to make sure that Salem's able to do that without accidentally messing something up. My hand is asleep all of a sudden. I've been leaning on it too hard. Whoopsies. Whoopsie poopsies. Alright, keep an eye on Salem's progress. Make sure she doesn't accidentally hit a negative. Alright, good. Everybody else seems to be doing alright. I believe you'll probably finish Bera's requirements. And it's probably time to start working on insight for somebody with a bird. Hey, we'll keep doing it for now. What can I say? I think that should be the last one for Vera though, for sure. Sitting at 127, we need 100 more boxes. We can probably get away with 2 more negative percentiles. This are, well, it hasn't gotten out yet. It might be the easiest A-lift to have in your party. Because Melting Glove has like a trick to it. And Concierge is technically just a coordinated DPS check. So, not the most annoying thing. I keep calling Concierge when he's an orchestra. This might be one of my more preferred A-lifts. Granted, it has an escape. But I also don't think it can. As long as we don't fuck up, I don't think it can escape. Are you at 5? Yeah, 5. We don't have to worry about you. We will have to watch you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the one that's not going off, by the way, is the heart, technically. Watch you, make sure we don't fail on that. Alright, that's complete. But yeah, no, I think a lot of the times the heart will be targeted for the meltdown, and then it won't go off because we have somebody else already holding the heart, like we do currently. So in reality, it has 7 to choose from. One's an item, or one's the button. So it goes down to 6, and then once I take the heart, it goes down to 5. So it has the shoes, the spider, and then the 3 over here, because we've done this middle section's counter. So I think it keeps trying to hit the heart, but it can't, because I have the heart. But to be fair, even if it did hit, like the last remaining unit, which is, you know, Big Bird over here, I would be okay with doing that, I think. We'll let these 2 be the last 2. We managed to get all the information and everything armor related to him in the same go. It's nice. Do 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 do. We technically didn't do any of the bathtubs really, but it's fine. Vera did get Justice 5. Haru increased their SP because we kept working, so their EX SP most likely now. Temperance went up. War speed, temperance went up again. HP and you went up. As for Vincent, they did have temperance up all the way, and prudence went up a little bit. Well, by the way, I want medium to 5 because technically you can have 1 5. I suppose. It's never a backwards clock, so... I remember you, eh? You were a person with a warm smile. Hey, why did you never go needed, even though you created it? We've seen this one. Well, we do have a new armor set now available to us. Technically, out of this group, Emilia should probably work on her temperance. So we should probably do this real quick. Make Emilia work on that temperance real quick. And then since Vera has max stats, bring Vera with us. Drop everybody else over here. Then go find Emilia. And we can give them A-lift gear. In particular, we can give them this one. Heal other employees in the same room every so often. Oh my god, that's insane. Attack are adjusted in accordance to the employee's current SP status. Hey yo. That's pretty cool. That is actually really cool. What is the highest SP currently out of everybody? Definitely not you two because you have negative SP items. Haru's at 110. Amelia is technically at 104. Still. Spend department to 5, spend department to 5. In order to do their suppressions, I have to do both. The next 3 days are going to be the same day, essentially. So I guess we'll take this time to increase our stats. Now, obviously, there's accidents that can still happen, but I think for the most part, we're chilling. Salem still doesn't have the mouthpiece, which is kind of sad. Alright, everybody should be in a position of importance. We'll have to start off with the bird, unfortunately. Hurts my soul every time we do. Insight for Haru. Insights for you, I suppose, just because we can. Repression for Amelia. We have to make sure we don't fuck up on that end of things. We can do this once. Alright, well, it's a 1 and it's a star, so we'll just have to redo that once we can. Let's focus on fortitude for you and repression for you. Bum, 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 bum. So we'll be working on these 3 for the most part today, I think. And then we'll obviously be doing the bird, because the bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird is the word. Bird, 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 bird is the word. The luminous berry sit is a pretty good one to have. At least in my opinion. I would take Blackbird's Clock if I knew exactly how it operated, but I don't, and unfortunately I'm not really willing to find out at the moment. That is one thing about the later days in this game, is that they're kind of terrifying to do, because you have to get like thousands and thousands of PE boxes, and by thousands of thousands I mean you have to get like 1,000. Like 1,080 was like on day 37 or something like that. I was like, are you shitting me? Like, what do you mean you have to get that many? So we'll have you guys come and take care of these guys. And we'll have you guys come and take care of these guys. They're tough, so it shouldn't be the biggest problem. You're already dealt with. You guys are not dealt with. We'll have you come and deal with these guys then. And then we'll start doing things again once it says, congratulations, they've all been murked. You do the job right. I hate when you select one of them to get suppressed for one of your units, and then that unit kills that one, and it's like, alright, job done, let's get out. It's like, no, motherfucker, kill the rest of them. Fucking I don't know why that's such a hard concept for my heroes out here. The good news is that these two give a lot of PE boxes. This one gets an alright amount. And I guess when you're successful in that one technically is a decent amount as well. It might be a little bit slow to work with a single repression on this end. It's always funny how the face piece there gives them a +8, so they go from Fortitude 2 to Fortitude 3 in the same day. It's the entire reason why I can't go from Fortitude 3 to Fortitude 4, because they'll just kill themselves. Or well, I'll have to start at Fortitude 2, because they'll go to 4 and then they'll kill themselves. Which is crazy work. Next one's the noon event. We'll have to watch that one. 1, 2, 3. You're not going off. You guys can't go. Well, you can't go off. You're not going off. You're not going off. You're not going off. Or you can't go off. I don't think I have any major people in any big rooms, but it might be prevalent for me to murk some employees before that point in time. You did well. Go ahead and murk some employees in the big rooms. I guess we could have waited. Oh, right. The reason we're not waiting is because we want to make sure that we have the ammo to do so later. Right. As long as there's not enough employees for Big Bird to get out instantly, that's what matters here. Damn, that one missed. Anyways, back to our regular scheduled missions. I really hope I'm correct on the assumption that they can only enter the big rooms. God forbid it turns out I've been wrong this entire time. But the good news is once they're summoned and I deal with them, it'll be the last thing we have to do on that day in particular. I guess we'll do this just to make sure. Alright. So one's gonna land here, so it's a good idea to kill these 2 units. No names there. No names there. What are you saying over here? Why does it truly mean to be humane? Is it to seek truth and identity? Are you saying that because you have the fucking guns? Nothing over here. There's a name bar here. The name bar here. There's a name there. And there's a name here. So we see 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Alright, I think we're chilling. Also, most of these are upstairs, so that's kind of annoying. Alrighty, that's the day. 2 promotions. 1 to 5 fortitude, so that's good. 1 to 5 prudence, so that's fine. Did we get justice increased to 501? Yeah, Amelia did go to 5 justice. Alright, nice. Tis nice. I remember this day. Oh god, that's again. Alrighty. So Amelia with their justice up should take the back seat. Are technically Quinn should be going over here. And Brown, literally anybody but you should be focusing on that first. Boo, 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 boo. And as a reminder, these next 2 days should be just like the 2 previous days for the most part. Oh. Melendez is now at 5, so Dakota is the one that can be working on their fortitude next. Vincent can work on either the fortitude or justice, but yeah, I guess we'll just have you do instinct work, I suppose, on the bird. Yeah, well, Vincent do instinct word on the bird. Or we can have Joy come over here and do attachment work. That's probably better. So we'll take Archer out. Archer can go over here for now, I suppose. Since none of you need any work done in particular, we'll have Joy go in. Vets can work on the fortitude with the armor, if they need be. So the next day, technically, I get access to a course suppression, I think. Alrighty, let's pause the game for starters. Salem, where you at? That's not you. Move you over here. Move you over here. Are we sure we don't have a mouthpiece on Salem? Is this even a percentile that's real? You know what? I don't even think I want that piece anymore. After looking at it like that. The alternative is getting the mouthpiece from this one, though. Well, either way, I think Salem has to defend this area, while London has to defend this one. Amelia's got that sick armor, that's right. Amelia might be able to handle some things on her own. Alright, you're in position. Actually, Amelia, I think we've confirmed that we think you're suitable to handle things on your own, right? Oh, but you're probably good to be with other employees, though, considering your situation. But this is probably more convenient overall. Alrighty. Start working on our individuals here. Majority of our individuals don't need insight work, so we're chilling on that front. But that's because we keep bubbling them up without the need of insight work. Dawn event, which I believe is the Peth robots, is coming up. None of our employees should have any difficult time with that. She already got the fucking face print. I almost thought that like she was gonna get murked if I clicked her there again. We did lose a bit more SP than we thought we would that last time around. Keep an eye out for that. Oh, we got the piece over there. Today is a good day to get fucking attachments that appear. Might be prudent for me to do some additional business. Might need to avoid that one for a second here. Already dealt with. Well, Sid's gonna beat the ass of this one. Well, watch this fight to see how that plays out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There might be one that we don't see somewhere. Oh, damn, that's cool. Oh, well, there's one we don't see. Oh, damn, that's cool as shit. A noon event? I believe that's going to be sweepers, isn't it? Has sweepers always been that early? Oh, I guess it might be like RNG as well. The sweepers might require a little bit more focus, so that's something to keep in mind. This face with that pipe is just fucking hilarious. It's like he got caught. He's like, oh. Well, have Salem help suppress the sweepers on this end, just in case. We'll have this group come and help suppress this sweeper just in case. And we'll do the same over yonder. We'll make sure that there's no sweepers in this room. Alright, we're chilling on that end. The bottom team should have those sweepers. But we'll send in backup just in case. Send you guys up to these sweepers just in case these guys don't do it. Alright. I think we're chilling. Should have known better. Should have known better. Alright, sweepers are dealt with. Let's do this. Let's go make sure Big Bird is happy real quick. Wrong button. We had a little bit less SP than we were thinking we were going to have there. Keep that in mind. Our SP there was lower than I expected as well. 18 from this, 15 from that. This might be enough. I guess we can't off the next counter. It's not like the biggest danger. Pause. Alright. Oh, you do this. Which one is this? This is the bracelet. So... what's our HP looking like? Cool. Let's go grab that bracelet real quick. Have Salem do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab the bracelet and then return it immediately. Alrighty. And then we can just end the day. No deaths. Dakota went to Fortitude 5, which means somebody else has to do the work there now. Robotus has increased the judgment to 5. Alrighty. Good morning, X. Based on your reaction, it seems your synchronization is complete. I can nothing at the moment. You're not just looking at your expression. You're a prisoner. You looked at yourself at the prison bars. I believe I've seen this already. Yeah, I have seen this. So I'm not allowed to do the core suppressions just yet, because I'm still expanding the department to level 5. that in mind. Oh, regardless of who we do, we'll be losing effects for somebody. Didn't think about that. Maybe I should have stayed in one of the departments to increase our abilities then. Shit. Anyways, Robertus no longer needs to work on the justice, so somebody else should probably do that. Which, that's an insane justice stat line right there. Let me tell you about them, huh? On this end, we weren't working on anything. Up here, we were working on your temperance. You were working on your fortitude, which you did do. And now you can work on yours. You were working on your fortitude, which you did kind of do. So this is the last day that is going to be like every other day. What I think I'll do is I'll quit here, right? And that way I could save. Oh, let's keep something in mind. Let's see if maximum is at the front of this when we open the game back up later. But we'll quit here, so that way when we start anew next time, any new cutscenes that may come up will be on stream available, and then the core suppression hype, I guess, will be allowed to be watched that way as well. So it makes things a little bit more manageable. We have a lot of people who are ranked B right now. It's actually kind of crazy. And I mean a lot of people. Holy shit. And even our Eagle list, like, we haven't seen Justice Bird, unfortunately, but we have 6 pieces of equipment and 5 on this side. The very long distance is massive. Let's go double check the weapons that we were using in the past. So anything that has short range, this has short. You did almost die. Anybody else have short range? You 3 had short. I think somebody, or I think I pulled out like 2 or 3 of you as well. Very short range, both of them died. Very short range, both of them. So those who had very short range died instantaneously, and those who had short range took some heavy damage but didn't die as quickly. So when you're doing that in the future, I need to make sure I'm using anything that is at least a medium or longer. At least for the mid ordeal that is green, presumably. It's something to consider right now, honestly, too. Luckily, none of these are very short range. Even Justice, I don't think is short range, which we don't have Justice currently, but yeah. I should consider locking some of these pieces, though, for some of these units. Making sure that the cheek pieces put the little thing is locked. Robertus's mouthpiece is pretty good. Pretty sure these are all locked on this side. I'll double check. I'm actually a little surprised we haven't got the eyepiece from the other guy. I know it's a 1% chance it's the star, but at the same time, it's understandable. Arc Russian. I know it's 1%, so it's understandable, but at the same time, Marino. We have been doing a ton of work for him. Movement speed 10 isn't even the craziest thing, but you know, already 525 boxes after buying both his weapons. Yeah, no, this might be the easiest A-lift. Let's begin management and then end or quit the day out. And then that will be that for now. Peace.